knocking at your door every week. And I saw you in my fortune cookie. What a great gift, like a basket of goodies. But you were cold as an ice sea, and I got a little bit of a brain freeze. I can speak your language. If you just let me in.
Hello, chat. Hello. Good morning, everybody. And let's switch over to live scene. Hello. Well, look who it is. I have to go kill Foolish. I have to do it now before he suspects what's about to happen. He's dying now. Foolish dies today. Meowder is about to happen. Meowder murder. By the way, chat, I do not like this enchanting thing. It is so annoying. It takes, I got up to like level 91. It is super tedious. Like, look at this. 90. I got to level 90. And it is the most tedious thing to level up. When you get into the higher reaches, you're just like, it's so awful. It's the worst, chat. It is literally the worst. Ah! All right, how are you guys doing today? By the way, today is gonna be a little bit of a short stream, probably. I got invited to a recording, so I gotta be there. It's taking place at like 8, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of hemming and hawing, cause we'll see like how things go. I kind of want to do it, cause it seems like it's gonna be fun, and like some people, Skeppy will probably be there. But I'm also like feeling lazy. I'm feeling lazy. Plus, I just want to stream. So we got about 2.5 hours, chat. 2.5 hours. Okay, so we got 2.5 hours. Where's Foolish? Foolish! 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 Where are you? Let's see. Where are you? You must die. I must kill him, chat. I have to. I have no choice. Near your cathedral. Cather Iadel. What is a Cather Iadel? I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Hey, look. My tower is not balanced correctly. I wish someone had told me about that 6 days ago. Yoink. Where is Foolish? How am I gonna kill him if he's hiding? See, it looks really good, but people are salty because, oh, it's not equilaterally, triangularly the Pythagorean camouflage of the tuberculosis. Like, wine. Who's been taking my tuck? I'm gonna do chiseled tough bricks. I kind of like these. Just kind of see how they work. Where are you?
You know, I should not be all tabbed right now. I told you I'm near your cathedral.
You said cathedral.
Okay, what else do you think that would be?
It could be anything. I don't know what a cathedral is.
Oh. Well, I was simply getting ready to go into a cave to try to get some more coal.
Oh, can you pick me up some deep slate while you're down there? Hey, come over here real quick. Tell me what you think of, I I'm thinking about doing this. Hold on, let me get rid of the hippie signs. This construction was erected without correct blah 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 hippie 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 hippie. Ow! What the fudge? You're trying to kill me! You're trying to kill me! You just tried to kill me! You tried to kill me! You just tried to kill me! You literally just tried to kill me!
Surrounded by mobs, surrounded by mobs.
Yeah, you were surrounded, you had it coming! You just tried to kill me!
And then because this cathedral's a death trap.
That was an attempted murmur! An attempted meowder, as some would say.
No one says either of those things.
Here, I had to hit you one time to balance it.
No!
Okay.
Ow! Okay,
I had to do it just to balance it out. The universe is...
But
nature is healing, foolish.
Any damage skeleton does on your property is damage basically from you. And I got
That's
shot
not true.
3 times.
That's on the skeletons. Take it out with them.
I am,
Oh.
but then you have to co-sign on it.
Okay, what do you think? Which would be best for the flooring? I want your thoughts. Okay. These
I don't know,
two.
if only I wish I could see the floor.
Oh, right here, right here. It's over here.
Quack. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's. You have no.
Okay.
You don't have Fulbright? Oh, okay. What are you thinking? You gotta get that Fulbright, foolish.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, it's dark in here. Oh my gosh. No wonder everybody can't see.
I feel like so this ground. I wouldn't use like everywhere. I wouldn't like if it's like this one, I wouldn't place it like all next to each other.
Maybe like as a pattern or an outline, something like that.
I would do like an outline or pattern or maybe like just a texturing block. Like I don't know if you're going for a very even. Like I would just place it like every once in a while if it's used as like a texture.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I was gonna do something like have it go like just along the edge.
Okay, a trim.
Yeah, like kind of line the path.
Yeah.
And then do something like this in the middle.
Yes.
What thoughts? Something like that, maybe.
It feels. Does it? It feels very squarey almost. Like if this is what the whole floor is gonna be.
Yeah, I kind of wish this was smooth. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's a smooth tuff.
Here, wait, come to the castle.
Okay. There's a chiseled tuff that has.
Here, make one.
Here, this is the chiseled tuff. It's got a kind of a swirly.
It does have a little swirly.
But that's too much detail. You know what I mean?
It is, and like that's one of those. Maybe it's like used to every once in a while.
Yeah. But tough bricks, I feel like they have too much texture to be used like
I do see what you
as
mean.
flooring.
Here, wait, come to the castle. Do you have the teleporting arrows?
No.
You don't?
No, I just haven't made. I gotta make an infinity bow. That's on my to-do list.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I've been spending.
We'll just walk. It's not that far.
Spending way too much time on the grind, and not enough time.
Enjoy the scenery.
On the grind. Whose dogs are these, by the way?
No idea. They've just been there for a while.
They've been there for the beginning.
Yeah, maybe we just blow them up. A full reset.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Here we are.
Okay.
We need to get inside. Inside. Get
and
inside.
a side could theoretically work too.
Like here's like this ground. If you're like looking here.
Yeah, I kind of like the variance.
But it
This looks kind of cool. What is this?
That's tough brick, I think.
Tough brick with stone brick, crisscross. I might just do stone tough brick. That might actually work because it would be a continuous pattern that would look kind of nice.
You could try some tough brick, see where it gets you.
Yeah, I might try that. It might look good.
There's I just think, what would someone use for a cathedral ground floor?
Foolish. What do you think? Do you like the red carpet? Foolish.
Do I like the? No. Oh my
Fool-
goodness.
Oh, there you are. Oh, sorry. I see you got an accurate size model in place.
It's not to be accurate to size.
No, it's definitely accurate to size.
I mean, it's got the same nose as me.
Yeah, that's you. That's you when you
And
take
eyes.
when you take off all your trimmings that make you taller. That's what you look like. It's perfect. I'm so glad they very. Yeah, take your arm off really quick, and you'll just match perfectly. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Foolish. Wow. Yep. No, it's literally 1-to-1 identical. Now climb out of the robot suit.
Aw. I want to see if you could like sit on my lap, but
that would be cool.
Wait. I back up a little bit more, and then.
No.
Darn it! It like centers me a bit. It like pushes me.
Yeah.
It just looks like I. Well. Huh.
What if you put him like next to you? Oh.
Ow,
It's not
ow.
working. I'm trying to. What if you put him like this? Can we turn him? Oh, look at that.
It's like kind of. There's like something to it, but.
Papa, please don't put me in the mines again. They're cold and dark and
Okay,
scary.
and now he's just gonna go up here, and now he's just gonna go up there.
Yay! I'm not going back to the mines.
Oh, look at that.
I don't think he's meant to be like a sad British boy or something.
No, that's literally what he sounded like. I don't know what you're talking about. You send your son to the mines? That's crazy.
Nope, not my son. He's simply just a figurement of me when I'm not here.
At night, he locks me in the dark and turns the lights off. We're not allowed to see until morning.
That's crazy. Foolish. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it is kind of some like the unicorn.
Please help me. Take me from this place. He's a tiny tyrant.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
Foolish.
I kind of like that voice. That one's growing on me.
Give me
there's,
liberty or give me death. Down with the tyrant, father.
There's no tyrants though.
Put me out of my misery. Don't leave me here with him alone.
Okay, we should
I'll be
leave.
killed.
We should leave.
Oh, okay.
We should.
Yeah, we can leave.
Help!
Leave. I just want to clear the
please.
floor real quick, maybe.
Don't leave me now.
Oh, okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, I see you clean up the path leading to the bridge. That looks nice.
Yeah, I don't know who exactly actually did this, but this was done sometime yesterday or last
Yeah.
night or something.
You should continue it. Honestly, I think you should continue it all the way to the center and then start making roads.
Maybe, but it's like, what do I want those roads to look like?
I don't know. Something like this looks kind of nice. I feel
Yeah,
like
this takes time.
yeah, but here's what I'm thinking, Foolish. Right?
Yeah.
Take a shovel and you just go, brrrr, and then you slap down stone and cobblestone in the empty places, and then you just shovel the rest of it, because like, that's it. It's just easy. Get your block assortment, random it, and you can do it pretty quick.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, do I really want to connect my road to like the more degenerate areas of the realm?
I feel like those are going to be the prosperous areas of the realm.
No, it's already like quite prosperous. I mean, just like look at this view, like right here. Maybe if I get a little closer, it's just like
you guys have there's a giant boat like right over there. Have you seen that?
Oh, I've seen the boat. Yeah, CBK kind of made that at my request.
Yeah. What? Wait, why? Are you gonna put 2 of every animal on it?
No, it
Oh.
was just one of those. I was like, oh, maybe like we need a navy. I was like, have you considered, building a big boat? And then he did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all there is to it.
That's your
it.
navy is one giant paddle boat?
Seems to be better than any other navy I've seen so far.
It's made out of wood. It's flammable.
Dude, people are going to sing my heroics, okay? for
On the-
generations to come as the founding father of the Navy.
You're like a
We
guy.
had nothing. We had nothing beforehand. And then with my
Oh
guidance
my-
and direction,
Why
we
is
take
it?
command of the water.
Why is it in that river though? It's inaccessible.
What? Nuh-uh.
It's way over there. That's too much paddling. Whee!
Help me! Help me!
See, for those of you who didn't see, there is a big boat over here. I need to get one of those teleporting arrows. I think that might be the first thing I do today. Also, what the fudge? That is an interesting farm.
Backs of these oars.
See?
Yeah. Huh?
It's isolated from everything else.
Hey, guess what, pal? Boats can travel downriver.
You're like a guy who needs a boat and you have it built in the Atlantic when you need it in the Pacific.
There's literally, the water goes down that way.
Yeah, but that's a really long way and this boat is kind of too wide to travel over there.
We'll widen it if we must, okay? I'm a king that'll move mountains for the people.
Okay, well, you better carve an opening right there and connect them. Oh, look. Pillager guy. Or villager
Villager?
trader. Kill
Wait,
that.
I don't need to connect it that way.
Yeah, you need to, because that's the only way to get your boat over there.
No, it can travel around down that river.
No, it can't, because it's too wide.
What are we arguing right now?
This is a wide Actually, no, this boat is literally too big. It's too big. You need a smaller boat.
No, how are we gonna carry off like great goods? Okay, we might as well like put it all in one big boat.
This is a houseboat. They're not meant for long distance travel, foolish. Stop it! Stop it! Stop
Screw
it!
your netherite. Screw your netherite.
You're breaking my armor. I'm gonna build a kingdom.
You're gonna
Look at
build a
this.
kingdom.
I'm gonna build a kingdom.
You're gonna build the kingdom.
I'm gonna bill, like I'm gonna send you a bill.
I'm the king. You don't bill me.
The king gets billed all the time.
You know,
Like-
I'm about to start taxing your life
Ow!
for simply just
King,
being
save
allowed
me.
to live.
Kill it. I'm out of arrows, thank you. Alright. Now I'm gonna go back to yelling at you. I'm gonna bill you for this broken armor that you keep breaking.
You punched me.
No, you punched me first!
I think you failed to realize that I am your king, and if I wish to punch you, then you simply have to take it.
That's a crazy thing for a king to say. You
I
should
don't
say
think it
that to
is.
more of your subjects. Your peaceful subjects. Go say it to all of them.
I will.
You should!
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, look at that. You killed another subject, and he's drowning. Look at that.
He was
And he's
already
dead.
drowned. That's literally
He-
their thing. That's literally their thing.
That was a subject. He was peaceful. He did nothing, and you killed him.
No, not a subject. Okay, clearly,
Mm-hmm.
clearly an unholy zombie of this wicked earth. And
Okay.
I just cleansed it.
That's okay. That's
Isn't that like the cathedral's job or something?
yes. We will take care of that soon. Your
What even
noseliness.
exactly are you? Are you gonna make a cleric or something?
Paladin. So, I was thinking, have you thought about maybe, I feel like you still haven't like issued any royal decrees or anything like that. Like, where's the decrees?
Listen, I told you I'll wait till like the 16th or something, whatever event that is. I'll make
Yeah,
some
but-
royal.
Shouldn't you have like posters and flyers around, like saying like, hey everybody, I'm issuing this decree. Build like a decree wall that you can put your royal gibberish on, you know?
You know, you sure do have a lot of advice for the king.
I'm trying to help you. I'm asking you what you want
Does it seem
to
like I need
achieve.
help? Does it seem like things are running terribly?
Judging by the size of this stationary boat, yes, it does.
The size of stationary boat, I feel like this is showing the power in just the beginning.
No,
Look at this mighty vessel.
that serves no purpose.
You're right. We should give it a name.
That's okay. What would you name this boat?
You know, it does seem to be the shape of a whale. I shall name it Moby's Dick.
I'm done. That's crazy. Language foolish.
What?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
What the heck?
I'm going this way.
Wait, I named it after the book.
I refuse to stand on your whale boat, foolish. I refuse. Oh, you named it after the book. I'm sure
Yeah.
It looks more like a walrus. Give it a walrus name.
I don't know any walrus books.
Call it
Uh-oh.
Great. Your royalness, save me! Help! Help!
Listen, I'm bestowing upon you the chance to grow stronger.
King,
If
help!
you can best my royal eagles in battle, then surely you are destined for great things.
King, I am weak and small. You must defend me. Ow! You're just gonna let your subject die? Help!
Well, I think
Ow!
I'm issuing a decree for the next 2 minutes that we will run on Spartan laws.
Spartan laws?
Yeah,
Describe
The code
these
of-
Spartan laws.
only the strong survive.
Only this. All right. Well, if we're running on Spartan laws, come here really quick. Well,
But it's against.
come here.
It's
You
against
said
Spartan
2
law to kill your
minutes.
king. It's
You
against
said
Spartan
2
law.
No,
It's
no, no.
against
You
Spartan
said
law.
2
It's
minutes
literally
of
against
Spartan law. Come here.
It's
Come
literally
here.
against Spartan
2
law.
minutes
It's
of
literally
Spartan
against
law.
Spartan law.
The
It's literally-
strong will
It's
survive.
literally you
The strong
are gonna
will
be in
survive.
big trouble, mister.
The
You're gonna be in
strong
big trouble, mister.
will
Big
survive.
trouble.
I've got 1:30 left. Foolish. The strong will survive.
Get him,
Come-
Eagles!
Come here. Stop teleporting away. Hold still and let me Spartan law you. Ah, the Eagles.
Get him,
Come here.
Eagles!
I got 1 minute. I got 1 minute.
You're doing a really good job.
Okay, I thought I could fake you out. I was like, maybe I can get him. Ow!
Yes.
Help! My king, help me!
Get him, Eagles!
I'm gonna get you. All right, that's it. All right, all right.
Ow! Wait! That's attempted murder!
You said Spartan law.
Oh, hey, well, guess what? Your minute's up now.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
over.
it's all ogre.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good reprieve. Can you kill your eagles now?
I think they'll find themselves and show themselves out the door soon enough. They really hate daytime.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Look at these magnificent creatures sailing the sky like they own it.
What sound does an eagle make?
Magnificent beast. They go, "Caw-caw!"
Caw-caw!
Yes, my eagles rest.
All right.
Yep. That's
So-
how that goes. Yep.
So, all right. Good work.
Okay,
Foolish.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Follow me. You know what?
Okay.
Let's make use of this navy.
Oh, you're not gonna use the big boat?
No, get in here. Just get in here. Just get in here. Well, no, it'd be dumb to use such a big vessel for a short trip.
Oh, okay.
We're simply sailing down the river a little. Yeah.
Are we going on a journey?
We really wouldn't call it a journey, just a short trip. Just a short trip.
Okay. Just a jaunt.
A little jaunt, if that's even what you call trips of this nature.
You know, I
Just
think one
give it a
of
second.
I think one of the cathedral towers is shorter than the other.
Yeah, I saw that tweet, you nimbusole.
I'm not gonna fix it.
Please fix it.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Please fix it.
No.
Oh my
It's gonna bother
goodness.
so many people.
I'm gonna fix it.
That's crazy. You're not allowed to fix it.
I'm gonna fix your broken build.
If you fix it, I'll fix you.
I don't even know what that means, so don't touch me. We're almost here.
Where are we going?
We're going to Sir Ames's.
Oh, okay.
Yoink.
Oh, I have some stuff I can take from here.
I will issue a decree of deep slope takening. Deep slope?
Yes.
Deep slate?
Deep slate. They said I could have their deep slate, wherever it is.
There's some.
There's a little bit. I'm not taking any formed bricks, though.
Wait, why not deep slate bricks?
Only the raw stuff is what I'm yoinking. Because I don't know if they're using the bricks. So, alright, there we go. I took free deep
much
slate. Let's go.
3? You're good for 3?
Oh no, like free. Two
Oh.
stacks, give or take.
2 stacks? Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Alright.
What do you think?
I already took most of it already. Oh, your
Oh.
kingliness. Did you miss the sign that... Oh, the sign is gone. There was a sign here that said go away.
To who?
Like the other day, it's gone.
Mm.
I feel like someone destroyed it.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Huh. that's
Okay, let's just
confusing.
get back in the boat then. I thought there... Dude, I remember there being a lot more, but maybe you already took it.
Oh yeah, no, I took it all.
Wait, is this where we came from?
Wait, what do you
No.
mean you remember there being a lot more?
Well, I was at this house like the
You
other
were
day.
robbing Amesy?
No, I wasn't robbing. I was just simply helping
Stealing?
enchant stuff. I was helping enchant stuff.
Okay.
So I saw the chests.
Can we steal deep slate from the kingdom?
No, we have none to give.
I think you do. I've been into your secret vault.
I only give I only give deep slate to builders that can actually build things symmetrically.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I'll fix the height if your lordliness provides me with deep slate.
Wait, what's the fast way to get deep slate? Just mining it?
Yeah, it's just mining it. There is
Oh.
no faster way.
Yeah,
But
you get
we
my
have
mining better. My mining sucks right now.
pretty good picks, so we can mine pretty quickly.
I don't have like some good pick yet. I have like just like a pretty average one.
It only takes like I think 5 minutes of mining to fill your inventory, though.
Really?
Yeah,
Like with like an efficiency 4 pickaxe?
yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty speedy.
Here we're just gonna park at the dock.
Thank you, Minecraft Melon, for the 15 months. I'll catch up on everybody in a second.
CK.
Yippee.
See? Is our navy not mighty?
I guess you're right.
But-
It is not completely useless.
Oh
What's
yes,
this?
this was once his humble shack.
Looks
But we
like
made sure
we
to
had a-
blow it up so that he had a chance for something greater.
That's wild.
I do believe I'll have to get going any minute,
Uh-huh.
but then I might be back on later after a little Valorant pew pew. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then maybe I'll even help get deep slate because I could use some just digging mining levels anyway.
Yeah. While you're gone, don't worry. I'll harvest what I can from the kingdom.
You know what? Real quick, let me see if there actually is like.
Ow!
Oh my goodness! It's like you're just asking.
My helmet! You broke my helmet! I'll kill you. I wonder if he went down to the secret room. Foolish?
We don't
Hello.
we don't give a shit about Deep Slate in this kingdom.
Any deep slate over here? Language?
No.
None?
No, yeah, I'm surprised, but maybe it's just been used. Or maybe you've already gotten your slimy mitts on it.
I wish. They probably use it for something else.
Yeah,
Dang
probably
it.
our glorious castle.
I'll just have to walk away with these diamonds then. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, but also goodbye.
What is this?
Oh. Oh, Clown also just left.
Oh, maybe there's some in here.
Dude, maybe Clown has some Deep Slate for you.
I'll ask. These chests are weird. Why are they not
Don't make fun of
labeled?
his chest.
They're not labeled.
Well, clearly this is for some, like, machine.
Alchemy. Yeah.
Wait, this is a crazy alchemy table going on here.
So he's got an auto smelter set up right here. And he's got,
Nice.
it looks like an auto alchemy table set up here, which is kind of nuts.
Huh.
Kind of neat. Fancy.
Yeah, this guy's kinda nuts.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head up because then I must park, but it just seems proper for me to park it on my throne.
No, I feel ya. Oh, you always go to rest on your throne. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I do.
Interesting.
That
Okay,
is where you can
good
find
to
me.
know. Good to know.
But sometimes I hire body doubles to log in first, so don't try it.
Okay, yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
So if you have any traps set up, you'll kill some innocent body double.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
And if you have another trap after that, I always send 2 body doubles in to log in before I get on.
Oh, okay. All right. No, don't worry. I would never do anything to hurt your lordship.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Because listen, as one of my subjects, it'd be a real shame, not just daunting and taunting my throne, but also my life.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised your throne isn't made
Hey,
out
pal,
of gold.
guess what? It's now canon. Anything in front of this throne I can see because I have security cams attached to this guy's eyes.
That's crazy. What if I take that guy with me?
You know what? Congrats. It's now canon in the realm. All totems I share vision with.
That's
Congrats.
crazy.
Congrats. It's canon.
So you
that's
admit that
crazy.
you're tiny then? You're a tiny
No, I
tyrant.
don't. No, I'm not tiny. I didn't say I share the same
You
size.
you're basically saying that all of the totems are the same and share. You're like a little hive mind. So
Congrats.
that's your
Congrats.
cannon size. How tall is that?
Congrats.
Like one
That is
block
not
tall?
my canon size.
If he's
'Cause you've
standing
got-
up?
You forget my other canonization, okay? So I'm also part shark, and that's where my size comes from.
I feel like the shark is the outer layer. Like the shark is holding the totem in its mouth.
Listen, it's a little
So you-
confusing. My dad was a totem, my mom was a shark, okay?
That's crazy. How does that work out?
Listen, I don't know, pal, but I'm here.
Okay. All right. Half totem, half shark.
Yep, come on now. Everyone knew that. Hey, put him down. Put him down.
Oh,
Put
there
him
you
down.
go. How do I?
Put him down.
There you go.
Okay, can you please not? I know you like things fucked up and asymmetrical, but
Language? Language.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stand right there before you log
Well,
out.
yeah,
try
that's,
and,
well,
try
actually,
and
I
stand
sit.
dead center.
Actually sit.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
There.
Yeah,
Isn't that
just
pretty
stay
good?
like
Pretty
that.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
In the
Good luck.
meantime, as you go mining for Deep Slate, if you see some diamonds, it'd be nice if I had a diamond throne. Or better yet, wait, actually, can you go to the nether and get me enough nether blocks so that I can have a netherite throne?
That would be a lot of netherite.
I think I would look so cool with a netherite throne, though.
I will admit it would look cool.
And a little bit of gold, maybe like a gold trim at the bottom and then netherite sitting on top.
Yeah, I'll get right on
Maybe
that.
vice versa. Maybe netherite bottom and then like
Let me write
little
that down.
gold like
Click,
1,
click,
2,
click,
3,
click,
4.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I got it written down. So,
And remember, me and my totems are always watching. Always watching.
there's a cannon now. He sees this.
Help me! Take me away from here! I'm used as a wall figurine! Help!
Bye.
No!
All right. That's funny. Okay, let's go do some mining. Chat. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be streaming today. So it's gonna be a fairly short stream. I might work on a floor design, just kind of do the details. The floor is tough to look at. It will be a little bit tough to look at. Put it in front of a TV playing the B movie. I love that. That's a good idea. We just put it right in front of a TV that just playing a movie on repeat. Foolish starts quoting the B movie just constantly. No. I can outrun them. I couldn't outrun them. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Okay. Thankfully we still have a few little bits and bobs in the base. But I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wanna get a infinity bow. So I think we're gonna do a mixture of some little bit of mining and a little bit of infinity bow goodness. Then I'm gonna fix the tower size so you guys stop complaining.
Bad, the tower's uneven. The tower's not even, Bad. You're ruining my day. You're ruining my day. Fix the tower.
So I'm gonna fix it. What's your enchanting level? It is level 90, chat. We're sitting at level 90. I was doing some grinding, like trying to get it like higher. Chat, it is a nightmare. Going from, so just for clarification, so you guys understand like how it works. The way this type of exponential leveling system takes, chat, it takes the same amount of time going from 0 to 90 as it does to go from 90 to 100. Okay? The same amount of time. Okay? So it takes a long time to level up those final 10 levels, especially depending on your XP farm. Okay? And I don't even have a shield. Get away. Get away. Hey, heavy weapons level. I'm almost to 53. Alright. So, seriously? So it is, like, actually nuts. Seriously? I just cannot catch a break. Oh. Huh. Alright. Anyway, anyway, good for that. So we are just gonna kind of cook this way a little bit. What's your XP farm? I have one for zombies, which I'm gonna be honest, are probably not the best. I need an infinity book. I can't like jump to fight them. But see, look, we actually mine like really quick because our luck is so high, chat. So like we get almost like 1.7 blocks per block mined. So we're actually getting blocks like really quick. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it only takes us like, I think like 15 seconds to get a stack. So it's super, super easy to get any blocks. Maybe a few auto potion stands. for the AFK experience farm while doing other stuff just for leveling. That might be a good idea. I would honestly like to set up something where I could XP farm and like fish would be something I would love to do. That would, in my opinion, be the best. Different enchanting setups in different chunks would be good. I think I might go like really far away and just set up a giant mob farm, chat. Because I think we need a giant mob farm. Just in general, I think would go a long way. Like one that can have like all the mobs. You know what I'm talking about? Like a big mob XP farm. Blazes are also like the most dangerous farms to make though. Yeah, blazes are hard farms to make. And I don't want to mess around with just making one right now. Especially because like one of my teammates is probably going to make one and will do a little bit better. I think all XP farms got nerfed from what I'm seeing. I think just XP in general got nerfed, chat. Like, I think they nerfed it a lot. Because I noticed, like, after this one day, like last night, I was barely going up at all. Let me wave 1 second. I was barely going up at all in terms of XP. And, like, I could not understand how Clown could sit there. I did the math, chat. I'm gonna have to sit there for, like, I think 5 hours to get up to the next level. And it's just insane. Like, it's just an insane amount of work to sit there, click, It's just annoying. It's so annoying, chat. Literally a wave. So I have my inventory full of gold and I was enchant, unenchant, like doing it. And you see the little bar up here? In doing a whole inventory on level 90 was getting me halfway. Which means like level 100 is going to be getting me like, it's going to be getting me like a 10th of the way. So for level 90 to 100, I'm going to have to do 100 full inventories. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a nightmare. Can you make the mob farm on a corner of 4 chunks and make it so it has openings to hit them? I could do that. And then I could just move around. But I tried it, chat. And here's how they're countering. So I'll explain how they're countering, chat. The way they're doing it is, I'll explain how the chunk thing works. Ready? Basically, it's not actually keeping track that you're in a different chunk, right? What it's doing is it's counting the chunk that you're in. So I see this mob, right? If I hit this zombie and I'm in this chunk, it goes 1. If I hit it here, then it goes 2. As soon as I move out of the chunk, it counts 1 in that one. But if, say, I set up a mob farm, and so I have a mob spawner, and I have 4 different chunks, like I put it on the corner, and then I just move around it, and so I go through all 4, yes, it would give me more XP at first, but it would very quickly, I'd fill up the amount of like XP I could earn from those chunks. So very quickly it would, why are there zombie villagers spawning down here? Why is it like, that's like the 5th zombie villager. What is up with that room, chat? What is up with that room? That is peculiar. Underneath the cathedral and a bunch of zombie villagers are spawning. I've never seen 3 spawn in a row like that. That is peculiar. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of haunting. Kind of a haunting thing. Okay. Let's see. We should have some more blocks in here. Okay, let's take all this. And then I'm thinking we're going to have, I'm going to take, and I'll just make a bow. Let's put this stuff away. I'm going to go make a bow with, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to go make a bow with infinity, chat. Masterful. That's all it's got? Really? Wait, what? Huh. Hang on. Oh well. We'll just go level that up. I really need to fix my helmet. Hold on. But anyway, I'm a little bit worried about the Death 2 chat, because here's the problem. If you die, you lose everything. But there's already talk in the Discord and just chat about, like, adding an additional method to get lives back, which I think is good in the grand scheme of things. I'm just going to put this on real quick. Is good in the grand scheme of things. I think that is good, right? And the reason why I think that, chat, is because just one, it gives us more lore potential. Like, I can't kill Foolish again without, like, just putting him at risk of losing everything, and I kind of want to. And so it makes it hard to, like, do a lot of stuff, right? So I think being able to kill people and then have a method, I'm going to see if I can get the way to get lives back tied to the cathedral. But I think I got to fix the cathedral in order to do that. I could definitely leverage that for a story element if I could get it to work. Honestly, 5,000 gold per heart. Every time you need another one as 5k. 5,000 gold per heart would be kind of neat. Okay. Here, we're gonna go just farm for a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys, just for the record. Let's see, are there any zombies here? There are. I'm gonna show you guys, chat, just how ridiculously hard it is. Actually, we'll just chill here for a second, because I don't want to spend all our time in the mines. Here, let me turn off the zombie thing. So we're gonna chill here for a second while they grind their way up. But I'm going to see what we can do to see if we can get that tied in to some degree. How are you doing? I've been enjoying the fan art, chat, that you guys have been making. You've been making some crazy fan art. I've been really enjoying it. It is really awesome. That's crazy. Yes, it's so good. Doing good. The ghosties are so talented. You guys are. Speaking of which, I want to see, chat. Let me ask you this. For those of you who know texture packs, let me ask you this. How is the fasting going? I basically gave up on doing any fasting. I'm still doing the diet. It's working really well, by the way. I'm loving it. I'm almost to the goal that I had set, chat. I'm only like a few pounds off from the goal that I set. I think I've got maybe another month of dieting and I should be good. And then I'm going to switch off the diet. So, and then I'll have my hot summer bod, I think is what they call it. Yeah, honestly, chat, my big mistake in life was, never say that again. That's crazy. My big mistake, chat, was piling a bunch of boxes on top of my scale and not using it. That was my big mistake, chat. Because without information, I can't make informed decisions, right? So that was my big mistake. By not having access to information, it's like, so I would like, if you think about it, like you check your weight on the scale, right? And I'm like, oh man, I maybe could lose a couple pounds. Okay, well, I'll just think about that as the time goes on. I'll just keep that in the back of my mind. Boom, boxes go on the scale. And I'm like, you know, living the kind of chill, stream 8 hours a day lifestyle. Not really getting as much exercise as I should be. Not working out, because I've also been working out, chat. So I've been working out a lot more. I've taken a big break. Yeah, the my pants still fit kind of thing. And then chat, then I'm like, you know what? I haven't weighed myself in a while. Let me take the boxes off the scale. And I take the boxes off the scale and I go, oh, all right. So that was my big mistake. Food for thought. If you have a scale and you want to use it, put it somewhere where you can use it a lot. Because having that information is what I was missing out on. I just wasn't having that information, so I was making uninformed decisions. Because realistically, think about it, chat. Like, any type of unhealthy behavior or anything doesn't just, like, come out of the blue. It's not like all of a sudden... I'll give you a great example. Like, it's not like all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're just addicted to cigarettes, right? Like, oh my gosh, I woke up and I'm addicted to cigarettes and I can't quit. Like, no, it starts off with you start by smoking cigarettes at first. And even if you're like, well, I'll just like only do it a little bit, which again, don't smoke. Smoking is bad for you. Or vaping, right? It becomes a crutch for you. And pretty soon you turn to those cigarettes whenever you get the... You know, you're stressed out, and then very soon, it's not just you turn to them when you need them. All of a sudden, you need them just to function normally. You're addicted to the nicotine. And it's like that with a lot of things, right? You know, a lot of that type of stuff comes on you, like, very, like, slowly. Plus, chat, it wasn't helping that, a friend of mine works at a bakery, chat, and she's very sweet. She needs to stop giving me free cookies. So for like 6 months, my friend would like bring me like a box of day expired cookies, right? So they're like a day old, so they can't sell them, and they're allowed to take them home. And she's like, hey, I've got free cookies too. Do you guys remember when I was like just eating cookies randomly on stream? Do you remember that? And I'm just like, guys, I got a cookie. And I'm just like eating it. That's why. Because my friend would stop by, say hi, and she'd drop off a box of, hey, we got these cookies from this bakery. They're day expired, so they're day past where they can sell them. And they were all like chocolate chip, like super dense cookies. And I was just like, sweet, this is awesome. Free cookies. Well, chat, guess what? If you're eating like 8 of those a day, right? Like, and I'm not, these aren't small cookies, chat. These are like big, chunky cookies with big old sweet chocolate chips. It was like 1,500 extra calories. And I'm just like, man, these are really good. Like, I love these cookies. And then I'm like all the stuff just, yeah. No, it's perfect because I bulked up for the working out. I'm gaining some good muscle. You got to bulk up to get that muscle. So food for thought, chat. Who would have thought that eating lots of cookies would do that? Nobody told me this, chat. Hey, you guys may not know this. Some of you may not know this. I'll tell you something fascinating about the, yeah, most people bulk in the winter to grind in spring. That's basically what I was doing, but I didn't know I was doing that. But I got some fun facts for you. Ready, chat? I got some fun facts for you. So, the American school system. Do you guys know what the food pyramid is? Do you guys know what the food pyramid is? Right? If you don't know what it is, go Google it, okay? So, the American school system used to teach the food pyramid as the appropriate way to consume foods. Oh, you gotta make sure you're getting blah, 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 blah. Like the whole shebang. If you know what it is, you know what I'm talking about. Well, a couple years go by after this, like literally decades go by, right? And they basically knew that this was incorrect and was not the healthy way to do it. I'm convinced that they knew. I don't know. And I think they purposefully... I need infinity. This is really good, but I need infinity. Please tell me there's string in here. Dang it. I should have brought some string with me. I'm convinced they knew, chat, that it was not accurate, but we grow a lot of bread in the United States. If you look up on the internet, we're called the bread basket of the world. Let's go. So there was a large incentive, chat, to there's a large incentive to encourage people to eat a lot of bread, right? And not that there's anything wrong with bread, but the amount of bread they were telling people to eat was just not accurate to the amount of bread you should eat. So we grow a lot of bread in the US, and we tell people to eat a lot of bread, and people eat a lot of bread, and then we're like, oh, wait a minute, nope, not healthy. So anyway, it was so funny because I remember I asked my doctor about this once, and it was interesting because my doctor, when I was chatting to him, he didn't even know that they had updated the food pyramid, chat. I was like, what do you think about the updates to the food pyramid? And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you know, the new food pyramid that's been out for like, I don't even know how long, like a really long time. He had no clue what I was talking about. I was like, really? He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, that's kind of crazy to think about. And like, I didn't say this, but in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I should get a different doctor. But also, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a common thing to know about. So, no. Anyway, food for thought. Oh, no, wait. Food pyramid for thought. Give me infinity. I need an infinity bow. I need an infinity bow. Really bad. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Almost. Excellent. Come on. Let's flip it go. No. What? You're lowering it down? What? Why is it lowering? I've got the higher thing. No. No, I want the unbreaking. What the fudge? I'm not eating. No. I'm just. Oh my gosh. Wait, power. Oh my gosh, they're both power 4. That's why. Never mind. I did not read that properly. All right, sweet. We're golden. Let's head back over. All right. Anyway. Leave me alone, chat. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I can read. I can read clearly now. The rain is gone. Let's play music. Guys, music. Woohoo. All right. Stop it. I can hear your mocking laughter. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did I put... Okay. No, I think that's right. Okay, so we got infinity with unbreaking 6. This thing will last for like ever. Let's go make a teleporting arrow. That way we can use it to teleport around. We need Christmas music. Do you know how close we are to Christmas? Do you really want Christmas music that bad? Like, I feel like we're really close to like... Oh, what happened there? There you go. Nah, it's no... Chat, we're really close to Christmas. We'll do Christmas music at some point, just not right now. Okay. We'll do it at some point. Okay, let's check this in. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna take the iron out of there. Put it up here. And let's see. Fortune. I don't really need to carry this on me anymore. Silk touch. Maybe. I feel like I never used this. Let's put that away. Let's make an ender pearl arrow. Okay. Let's make an iron arrow. Is it diamond arrows we can make or just iron arrows? I know we only really need one of each now. So let's just make like 4 of each. Because they're basically going to be infinite. Alright, here we go. So cool. And iron arrows. There we go. So we'll set these right here with our boat. And then we'll put the rest of this stuff away. Wait. Just try and keep it organized. Put the wood stuff in here. Alright, let's go test it out, chat. You ready? Let's test our arrows out. So the order they're in our inventory is going to determine the order that they, I'm going to run an ad, then we'll test the arrows. Here we go. We'll determine the way they fire. Woo. Ad time! See you in 30 seconds. Whee! Oh my gosh! Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Okay, let's test it. Chat, this is going to be so useful for getting back onto the roof. Why didn't I do this so long ago? Okay, I think it's the other way around. Oh, wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Oh, that's so cool, chat. That's so cool. It works. It works. All right, and look at that. Boom. Ow! Why is that so much lower? It's just firing like an ender pearl, chat. Okay, that is ridiculous. Why are you firing like an ender pearl? Ow! Ow! Stop! I don't like that. I don't like that. It literally just fires an ender pearl. What if I blast it? Does that go further? Huh. Oh. Whoops. Nope. So basically when you fire it, it just throws an ender pearl. So it's not as useful. It's not like it's going in a higher velocity or anything like that. It's still useful, but it's basically just chucking an ender pearl wherever you look, which is good to know because we can use this. All right. This needs to be a higher up by 1. So let's get some stone bricks. I'm going to fix it so you guys are happy. Okay? I want the complaining to stop about how tall the thing is. Okay? I'm going to fix it right now. All right? Hey. That is so useful. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. How is that? That is also weird. I haven't done this side anyway. That's why this side looks like this. Because I haven't fixed it and like brought it up to snuff. Hold on. Let's see. It needs to be up 1 more. So about there. Yes, I'm fixing it because it needs to be fixed. But mainly, I'm fixing it because you guys won't stop whining about it. That's the main reason I'm fixing it. I'm being honest with you, chat. Don't punish me for my honesty. Now, this is the thing that I'm not 100% sure about. Are they really not the same size? Okay. Uh-oh. That was not straight up. Okay, that should land perfectly. You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Please land on the building. Yes. Dang it. Okay. Ah! What? Was I being attacked by an endermite? Okay. It's still super useful. Alright, let's evaluate. I'm not sure why level I can't. Where's the coordinates? There it is, 98. Y level of 98. Okay, so that's accurate. But this needs to be corrected. So it's the top that's the problem. And nailed it. Alright. Y level of 112. So 112. Let's check the other side. 113. Well, how about that, chat? How about that? This needs to be 2 blocks out anyway. So I should be able to just get away with adding another block. Alright, we'll just do that. I'm glad I noticed this, because that would have really bothered me had I not fixed this. So I'm glad I noticed that this one was a little bit taller. This could have been bad, chat. This could have been really bad had I not seen this. Because if we had continued building, like, oh boy. That could have been bad, chat. Oh my gosh. What even are we to you? That's crazy, chat. You know I love you guys. Thank you for helping me find this. Multiple people found it. I responded to one person, but I know many people noticed it. Seriously? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. This one's done. Okay. Let's head over there. I feel like I'm going to take more fall damage using this arrow thing than the other way around. Okay. All right. And now we are effectively the same height. I still need to clean up the bottom, but we are effectively the same height now. There we go. GG, chat. GG. Yeah, my boots are really taking the damage. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to do in terms of general outlining and stuff like that? We got to do right here. See this bit? We got to solve this bit. Nice. Someone's sleeping through the night. This is good. Okay. So this bit. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No, no, no. Let's do this. Shaboing. Oh, that would have been so awesome. I want to do that at least once where I shoot it off the top and then hit it as it's falling. We got to do that at least once. That'd be so awesome. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We need to take and bring this down Wait, where's my picture? Hold on, let me pull up in my reference photo. Let me see how this looks here. Oh, I can't really see the back of it. So yeah, this just has to come down the side. All right, let's do this. So we're almost done, chat, with the layout. I'm super excited for this. Like this is really good. We're approaching the end game, chat. All right, let's just start building this up. 3. Oh, by the way, did you get a new shield since the other one broke yesterday? I did not, unfortunately. It's on my to-do list. Let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, I made like 500. Just remind me to grab one at some point. Do you think we could get Foolish to build us a chandelier? I'm gonna see if I can get Foolish to swing from the chandelier while singing, I wanna swing from the chandelier, from a chandelier. Ah. Is my singing that bad, Lucy? Is my singing that bad? Stop, 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 stop. Started barking a second. Thank you, Queen Mariana, for the 18 months. Let's go as a 1.5 years. I don't want to hear Felicia's Toad version again. What? All right, chat, here we go. Let's do it. We did it! We actually did it, chat! Oh my gosh! Did you see it? We flipping did it! That is crazy. Clip that shot. Shooting a skeleton off the thing and then blasting it midair is pretty crazy. That's actually, I'm impressed, chat. I'm impressed. That was a good effort. Wow. I cannot believe I did that. I'm genuinely shocked. I didn't think it would be that easy to do. Okay, let's keep going. Wow. Okay, so this is where this is gonna be. No, I missed it. Don't worry, there'll be a clip of it. Someone will post. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, that tower right there, we're probably gonna have to mine it because a bunch of it is gonna be inside the building. And I want to put a window so you can see like out there. I hadn't thought about that when I built it, but it's not a big deal. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, keeping the netherite repaired is not worth it without mending. We need another way to keep netherite repaired because it's gonna get really expensive to repair it. Like, let me put it this way, chat. It's cheaper to make another netherite chestplate and combine it with this armor. So it's cheaper to make a set of netherite, which again is expensive because it essentially takes twice the amount of diamonds. So I feel like netherite needs like a buff to it. I know like in general, like there's a chance for it to be really good. Once I get my smithing like really high, like it's gonna be cooking, chat. We have infinite arrows, chat. It just occurred to me. That makes leveling up, oh my gosh, the punch, super annoying. Not a huge fan of that. I wish I had taken the punch off. Guess it forces me to do more practice. I guess that's not so bad. Could work out. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wish I could do this. Why can't you shift click stuff? Like, look, I can do this. But that's it. Is there a way to shift click like a lot in? Does anyone know? Like, how do I shift click everything in? Is it control shift puts it up there? Alt shift? No. That doesn't do it. I don't understand. There's got to be a way to do it, chat. I just don't know what it is. Anyone know the inventory tweaks shortcut for that? Because there is an inventory tweaks shortcut for that. I don't know. I wish it did. Shift click the recipe book. That's true. We could do this. You know what? That is way faster. Okay, hold on. Never mind. We're just gonna do that. That's way faster. Okay. That's so much faster. Like, it's not even close. I don't know why I'm making the mouse sound effects. It's just kind of fun. No, please die. Yes, die. Yes. Come on, one more spider. I never did find that mosquito, chat. All right, let's go for another one. Oh, it's so close. Oh, so close. Yeah, the changing things like fences, I feel yeah. And there we go. All right. And we are almost done. Here we go. So we'll be done with this side. And I still need to like go to the spots and add the stained glass windows. I'm gonna have to add the trim. I'm gonna have to shave a lot of stuff around, but I'll be done with the outline at least. And done with this outside. Look at that. Look at that, chat. It's beautiful. What was that? I saw something down there. Now we gotta do like right here. Yeah, so you see this? This needs to carry it all the way down to there. So we gotta build this part up. This build is making you miss the symmetry wand. It's making me miss the symmetry wand. I can't believe how addicted I got to create, chat. It's so nice. I don't know if I would like create if it was in vanilla, but having it as an option, I think it's so unbalanced, chat. And obviously like something like that wouldn't be good for vanilla. But it's funny, chat, because the create mod does like, you see how they added the auto crafter to Minecraft, chat? Like, they added that, and the reason they added it is because they want to essentially add, like, create, like, functionality to vanilla. But I feel like the problem is, I feel like the auto crafter gives, like, just enough functionality while not giving enough functionality. So it's not as good as it should be. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like it's just not that great. It's kind of weird. Create is definitely one of the best mods. Like, it honestly, if you had to list off the best and most well-maintained mods and just creative mods, I don't think you'd be wrong in just saying create. Create mod is one of the best mods. Like, hands down. It just is. Like, don't you think that's fair, chat, to say? Like, it's pretty much one of the best mods you can get your hands on. I don't think that's wrong to say. But the problem is, a lot of people don't like it. Or they don't want to learn it because it's confusing. Which, to be fair, I agree with that sentiment. Create is a very confusing mod to learn. So, I don't think people are wrong about that. I just think it's worth the confusion. Does that make sense? Oh, fudge. No. There we go. It's not as hard to learn as redstone. That's a good question. I don't know. I've never really grinded redstone learning in the way I did create, so I don't know. I think you'd have to ask someone who has done that. I don't know if I can give a good answer for that. I'd say they're probably similar. I'd say create is probably a little bit easier because redstone is kind of confusing for me in some ways. I miss create. Watch. Just the wand of symmetry. I just want that. If they could add something to vanilla. Now, let's be honest, chat. That would be so broken if they added that to vanilla. Like, could you imagine an actual wand of symmetry in vanilla would be just, it'd be so broken. I don't actually think they should do that. I think that'd be a horrible idea. It'd be way too broken. But gosh, would it be awesome. Think about all the stuff that would just break. The potential griefing. Yeah, no, that would be too damaging. But here's the irony of it, chat. I think on one hand, that's probably why Minecraft... Actually, no. I'll tell you why I think in the future, chat. I think Roblox is the future, ironically, of games. And I don't really like playing Roblox in some things. There's a lot of things I played on Roblox that I have a lot of fun with. But I think the model they do is the best model for that game. Doing something where people can essentially create their own games and earn money from them is what has turned Roblox into something successful. The problem is it has a big curve, like it's a big learning curve. I like Roblox, but I'm gonna be honest, like I just don't like playing Roblox games. I just cannot bring myself to enjoy the experience. Like I've had really fun games, but I'm so used to Minecraft, the UI for Minecraft just feels so much better to me in every way, shape, or form. I just can't get myself used to Roblox in the same way. Anyone else have that same thought or that same experience where you feel like you just can't get used to playing Roblox? That's kind of how I feel. I slayed and dressed to impress. Thank you. I did my best. I did my best. I do not like that VIP section in that game. Is really annoying. I want to play no VIP games, chat. Because VIP just takes all the creativity out of it. Like, it's not fun to play VIP games. Because everybody just uses, like, where's the creativity? Like, isn't the whole point of, like, you're trying to think of, like, things to do? That is, like you're trying to think of, like, clever, like, things to do that are hard, right? Isn't that, like, the point of Dress to Impress? How can I make an ensemble? Okay, I want to combine things so that it looks like a winter hat. Oh, no, I'll just go to the VIP section and I'll just put on a flipping winter hat that looks exactly like... Wow, they've got exactly the one I want. I guess it's two models, though. It's one is, like, being creative. The other is, like, actually just showing your style, right? Like, just throw stuff together. And I like the creative one, like, aspect of it a little bit more, personally. But I'm just like, it sucked the fun out of it. Playing it with a bunch of streamers was great. The one time we did it, because then we got to play it, and it didn't feel like we were at an impasse, you feel me? But I do like Roblox. I'm not against Roblox. I have a lot of fun with it, and I think Dress to Impress is a very well put together game. I just don't like the VIP section of it. Okay, I'm level 70, but I don't see anything for level 70. Go away! Go away! I think they buffed mobs again, chat. I think mobs are stronger. Or maybe I just hit that level where I'm getting put with buff mobs. Okay. Captions. Did they freeze again? Thank you. I fixed it. Die. Okay. Let's head back up there. Alright. This chat is the area that we have to, no wait, we were over here. Then we gotta go get more deep slate. There we go. Whee! Nailed it. 2, 3. Hopefully I have enough to finish the front. I don't think I will. We're gonna be close though. No, we won't. Dang it. I was hoping I'd have enough to finish this bit so I could look at it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, chat. No, we're not. Oh, it's gonna be like a stack shy. It's like 20 or 30 blocks. Son of a muffin. Alright, down we go. Nailed it. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, Skeppy and I played Dress to Impress. I had a lot of fun with that. It was a lot of fun. Down we go. Nailed it. Hold on, chat. Ooh, what the fudge? Quada, that looks amazing. I love that. Quada showed me something awesome that I'm going to use for my build. That is really cool. Holy muffin. Oh, 13 months in a row. Thank you, Minecraft Melon. I just realized that was 13 months in a row. I said 15. Sorry. I guess I need a higher punch. But I'm going to use the bow. You know you're wrong. Did I read it wrong? 13 month streak, 14 total. 14 total. Happy Minecraft Melon. Happy 14 months total. Let's flip and go. Let's flip and go. Happy 14 months. That's actually crazy. Mods, man. Minecraft Melon. No, don't. I'm kidding. Ooh. Okay. Did we just get 22 diamonds from that? What? That was crazy. I can't believe that. I just woke up and I look cute today. Good morning, Rivers. I'm currently mining underground. Hold on one second. Let me make sure this isn't a swearing song. Really far down in the playlist. Okay, it's not. Okay. Chat, did he remember the birthday? I did! Chat! Did you know today is Skeppy Jr.'s birthday? Skeppy Jr. is 3 years old today. It's 3 years since we got Skeppy Jr. Isn't that kind of wild, chat? That's kind of wild. Happy birthday, Skeppy Jr. He's 3. He's growing. They grow up so fast. Pretty soon he'll be able to drive. Alright. That's so awesome, chat. We're almost to level 70 mining. Wait, did we get anything at level 70 mining? Let's see. We can level this up. Level 80. Level 80 is where you get the good stuff. Never mind. Allows you to pick between Silk Touch and Fortune 2 as enchantments to apply on all your TNT? I haven't even leveled up, chat, my TNT thing. Your vein mine ability may now vein mine blocks like andesite, granite, and diorite. Please, Deep Slate. Its drops are now instantly transferred to your inventory. Gosh, grinding this is gonna take so hard. It's gonna be so long. 6th of December was the 4-year anniversary of BBH finding the Crimson Egg for the first time. That's actually crazy. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, we gotta figure out why these things keep spawning down here. Oh my gosh. Have we discovered like a villager spawning ground? For villagers? This is peculiar, chat. The TNT one turns like 3 diamond ore into 14 diamonds with TNT. That would be pretty good for this. The best place though for mining is the nether. Like honestly, it's just the nether. But it's the nether with a fire resist potion, so you don't have to worry about lava. If you don't have to worry about lava, you can literally go full meme. Like you can just go full meme with it. Ad time, chat. See you in 30 seconds. That's the main problem with mining in the nether. Because quartz, I think, gives you the most. Or quartz gives you a lot, but it looks like the buff is definitely based on what you get. So mining something that gives you a lot of stuff, like lapis lazuli. When you mine, here, I'll show you when we mine lapis, chat. If you just mine a lot of it, you just get a ton of XP. Pingy told you he wanted to make a villager hall. Maybe save all the zombie villagers. If I had, I'll save the next one in a boat. That's a good idea. He already was in the process of curing them, but I'll try that. I'll start saving any that spawn down here. That's a fair assessment. Here, let's kill these guys way over there. Kind of funny how they can't see me until I shoot them. Ooh, I got a 2 for 1. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, we're almost done. We'll have enough, then we can go up. Manda Misplaced, thank you for the sub for 13 months. Hello, Manda Misplaced. Welcome. Yeah, if anyone else wants to sub, we need some good sub goals for the server. I haven't thought of any good sub goals, chat. You know what would be funny, chat? I just had a funny idea for a stream. The Christmas dress skin, Yeah. You guys are obsessed with that. You're obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? What? I swear that one phased through him, chat. I speak for the people. That's crazy. Thankfully, mining blocks is such a mindless activity that it actually is super easy to do without like thinking about it. You can just mine.
Quack.
So this is one of those things that requires like no energy, and you can get a lot of resources. How about if we get a sub goal? You're forced to farm your lowest skill to a certain level. What level though? Because that could be crazy. Because my lowest skill is alchemy, which is a big goose egg. It's a big 0. So depending on what you want me to farm that to, that could be a lot of farming, chat. Wow, I miss create drills. I also miss create drills. But I also like the fact that we basically have superpowers, which is kind of cool. Here, let's head up. How about to 40? That would still be nuts, but that's doable. Up we go. Okay, chat. Theoretically, I'm torn because there's apparently a recording that I've been invited to in an hour, chat. But I'm torn because I'm worried that I know how recordings go and they're always delayed. So I'm worried I'm gonna like dip from you guys and I'm gonna show up and I'm like, all right, I'm here. And it's gonna be delayed and like we're not gonna start for like an hour. I'm gonna be furious, chat. Because that's content I could have done. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait until like the absolute last second. The absolute last second. I'm gonna wait. You know what's funny, chat? The past like 20 recordings of various YouTubers I've been to have been general. Most of them have been very, very delayed, chat. So I want to give you guys as much content as I can. I don't want to, and it's Saturday too. Ugh. The schedules of recording this late on a Saturday. That's actually disappointing. I want to hang out with you guys. That's what we're doing. We're making content. We're making content, hanging out, having fun, doing fun memes. You could restart later tonight on an alt. I could, but I don't know how long the recording is going to go for. I fixed the cathedral. It's not lopsided anymore. I fixed it. You cannot call it lopsided. It's fixed. Mods, ban that person. Ban them now. Alright, up we go. Yep, I have an alt. It's called BadBoyHalo. To the person who asked, can somebody please do the little pop-up so everybody can follow it? Please and thank you. Alright, follow my alt. I'm not sure when the next stream is going to be. I kind of want to play Resident Evil, chat, but there's a lot of swearing in it. Like even, I know that's like the point of the alt, but there's a lot of it. And it's gruesome. But I think we'll have fun, because it was interesting watching Sapnap play that so long ago. Do you guys remember watching Sapnap play that? Which was really fun to play that. Like, well, I didn't play it, but to watch him play that, it was... Nailed it. Ah! Alright. I'm okay, chat. Anyway. Food for thought. Not a big fan of these ender arrows. I almost died because I teleported right next to a creeper, which is pretty scary. Thank you. Thank you for doing the shout out thing. Let's go. This is very chill music, chat. Weird? What's weird? Weird. So chat, do you remember the day I was gonna do my little fast, chat? I ordered from this restaurant and I basically ordered like the equivalent of food for like 4 people, like 4 meals. And so I basically got 4 days of food that I've just been chugging through. So like every day I eat a little bit. So it's been awesome. It ended up working out great. I always do that whenever I order anything from DoorDash because it costs like a bare minimum. So if I'm gonna order anything, I'm gonna order like more and then just reheat it. You know what I mean? So I always end up with leftovers when I order from Uber Eats. I can't wait for a... Speaking of which, chat, gross boy Halo, how is that gross? Oh no, some people refuse to eat leftovers. There are leftovers I will not eat. But I'm not shy from eating leftovers. I think leftovers sometimes could be good. There's certain things that taste better, like reheated. Something about them. That's not gross. I can't believe that. Sometimes also, chat, you have to eat leftovers. Wasting food is one of my pet peeves. I'm not a fan of wasting food. I hate it when I have to waste food. Sometimes you have to waste food because you just can't eat it and you have no one to give it to. I hate that feeling. I try and avoid wasting food. Day old rice. Okay, there is an asterisk though with rice that I heard that you really should not eat leftover rice, but not always. Someone told me that. There is something about rice that is unique. Does anyone know what that is? Like, it carries a specific type of virus that you cannot kill simply by boiling it. And it multiplies in the fridge. You have to be careful with leftover rice. I don't know exactly what it was. Does anyone know what it was? I think I was talking to a friend of mine who was telling me about this. But it's a real thing, chat. Rice has something in it that if you eat it, chat, it can actually like poison you. Like people have died. Bacillus cereus. Yeah, that's what it is. Probably. I don't know. But it's basically a bacteria that survives. You can reheat rice as much as you need. It's not like that. It's not true. I heard that even if you reheat it, it doesn't work. Or maybe that's reverse. Maybe you have to reheat it. Does anyone who actually is in the know about this know? I want to ask someone who like actually knows what they're talking about with this. Someone Google it. The AI said I could put toothpaste on my pizza. I guess I can. Yum, yum, yum. Oh boy. You can eat leftover rice as long as your environment is relatively clean. Okay. So I guess the problem is if you don't put it in a clean container, maybe? You get in a bad spot? Interesting. Something to think about, chat. Food for thought. Be safe with food preparation. Temperature plays a serious role. The organism forms heat-resistant spores that can persist for long periods of time. Begin to germinate. Chances are your house, maybe even the keep worm sitting on your rice cooker, falls somewhere on the spectrum. The main thing is that rice is moist and should be kept in the refrigerator. I always put my rice in the fridge. So that's perfect. Yeah, if I have rice that I want to keep, I immediately put it in the fridge. Is a breeding ground for bacteria considering it is sugar with moisture? That pretty much sums up rice, doesn't it, chat? Yeah, if you think about it, chat, rice is literally just sugar with moisture because it's a starch. So it's literally just sugar in a particular form. Nothing to do with the environment. It's just cooked rice left too long outside, develop bacteria. Okay, Zalak, you're right and you're wrong though. Because I'll explain. So here's something that's going to blow your mind, chat. Have you guys ever had sourdough bread? Do you guys know what sourdough is? So sourdough is basically bread that if you don't have any yeast, you can make bread using the yeast that is just in the atmosphere. So everywhere in the world, for the most part, there's just bacteria and yeast that's just kind of hanging out, right? And so they could leave the bread out and let it kind of ferment and pick up the yeast that's just in the air, right? So typically, chat, here's something crazy that'll blow your mind. Typically, for most of human history, the baker would get their yeast. Oh, we missed it. From the brewery, right? So imagine you're a baker. You would go to the brewery and you would say, hey, can I get some yeast today? I want to make some bread. And they'd literally take a batch of beer that they're making. They'd scrape off a bunch of yeast off the top. And that'd be it. You take that home and that would be the culture that you would use to make your bread with, right? And the baker would then go make bread. Well, sourdough, the reason it kind of tastes weird is it doesn't use the traditional yeast culture. It uses yeast that you just let the air kind of populate it, right? So you would make bread, and if you didn't have yeast, you just leave it out and let it sit there, and yeast that was in the air would land on it and start to germinate it. And then you could use that dough as like a culture to multiply and let it like infect the rest of your stuff. Yeah, everywhere you are, chat, there is yeast. Like there is bacteria, yeast just in the air. Like wherever you are. Now, different bacteria produce different tastes. That's like, so when they make beer, chat, the way they make beer is through fermenting. They take yeast and they basically make like a bread soup. And then with different crops like barley, rye, etc. They make like basically bread soup. That's what beer is, chat. It's basically bread soup. And they make a bread soup and they add yeast to it. And when the yeast eats the sugars that is in the beer, it creates alcohol as a byproduct. The yeast eats the beer, eats the sugar, and you get alcohol. That's how beer and other alcohol is made. Like, so vodka is made from potatoes. And it's made from, they literally just take potatoes and they make potato and they refine it and they might add sugar to it. I'm not sure, but they add yeast to it and boom. And then they distill it a lot to get the alcohol content really high. And distilling is just removing moisture. So they basically boil the alcohol. So how distilling works, chat, is alcohol has a lower temperature than the water. It's one way or the other. I can't remember. It either burns off quicker than the water or it burns off slower. And so what they'll do is they'll heat up whatever they're trying to make and they'll boil it. And so a lot of steam and alcohol will be taken off and that'll distill it. I think alcohol has a lower temperature if I remember correctly. And so that'll distill it and then ta-da, you've got your alcohol and it ferments and things like that. And I just dropped my cup. Thankfully it was empty. But isn't that fascinating, chat? Like how things work. So for most of history, chat, the baker would go and get their yeast from the brewer. Kind of wild to think about. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, chat. It's coming along so well. I need to fill that in. Right there. This is looking so good. Oh, and I think we're basically done with the outline, chat. Let's go around it and take a peek. We only have a few more blocks to finish. Like here, we gotta fill this in. But we can take actually some of the blocks from here. We gotta fill that in. We gotta fill that in. We gotta fill that in. And then it's detailing time! Yippee! The detailing, my favorite part, is the detailing, because that's when it starts to look good. Oh, this is great. This is looking great, chat. I'm very happy. Yippee! Okay, let's go get a few more blocks. Yippee! I'm very happy with this turn of events, chat. I am failing with emotes. I am sorry. All right, so we got 40 minutes, chat, till the stream ends. 40 minutes. Maybe I'll skip the recording. Torn. Nah, when people call in a favor and they're like, can you be in my video? I always try and accept that, chat, when a friend says, can you be in my video? Because I never know when someday I'm gonna want to ask them, hey, can you be in my video? You know what I mean? So, typically when a homie asks, they're like, hey, can you be in my video? It's a nice thing to do. You know? Because you never know, chat. I have a video that's ready to go. I just have to review it. I'm dead to rights not meaning you. Ooh, diamonds. Ooh, oh my gosh! That's a lot of diamonds! I've heard this one before. I'm not lying, I'm being serious. That's crazy. Right, so we will see it by the end of the year. Yes! Probably, if you're lucky, you'll see it Sunday. Assuming I can get a thumbnail in time. I still have no idea what I'm going to call the video. Unlucky, you'll see it Monday. If the video needs no edits at all, you'll see it Monday. Okay? Or so, Monday's probably a good call for it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. What the muffin? What the muffin? Dude's got a flame bow! What? I want a flame bow. Oh my gosh! No shot. Did he dodge that arrow? Did he dodge that arrow, chat? He dodged that first arrow. A child! He had it coming, chat. He had it coming. What? That's... I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them disappearing on me. I'm sick of them disappearing on me, chat. I'm sick of them disappearing on me. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. That's so annoying how that happens. Like, I just, every single time I do that, it's like, they're like, and I'm gone. Yeah, I'll go get a shield this time. It's kind of silly, actually, chat. Some of the chunk calculations, I'm gonna be honest, are kind of silly. Like, mining. It shouldn't really matter what chunk you're in for mining. Because if you think about it, chat, you can't mine the same block. So it keeps track of the block you're mining, so you can't mine the same block. So it doesn't matter. You feel me? So, oh wait, we hit the level. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything we can upgrade in archery. I don't think so. Level 80. We gotta get to level 80. Level 80. Unlocks netherite and unholy arrows. I'm curious about that. Level 50 we have. Did we get that? We did not. We're close to it. Light armor level 50. We may not be able to get it yet. I think I'm close to that. Boom, boom, boom. I will quit being a BBH fan if he ever uses AI. I do not think AI is purely evil, chat. we've had conversations like this before. I think for me, and again, I know this is a sensitive topic, so we're only going to talk about it for a second. I think the AI that I'm not a fan of is the AI that takes people's art and uses it without permission to train. I'm not a fan of that use of AI because I just don't think that's right. Somebody goes and let's think about that, chat. Imagine I create a really complicated computer program and I can take a piece of your art. You've spent 10 years mastering your art skill. I go, I love your art style. Oh, you do? Would you like to commission me for it? No, thanks. I would like to take your picture, feed it into my computer algorithm, and then type out words and get whatever I want. Now I don't need you. Well, you wouldn't have had that opportunity without that person taking the time to learn that skill. So you see the problem there? So I understand the arguments people make in favor of that, but I think at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't think that's the right way to do it. Now, I've also kind of accepted to some degree that it's inevitable that that's the direction society's going, but also, I don't know. I do think you're going to see a lot of people who just refuse to use AI art tools that don't have the artist's permission. You feel me? So that's my thought, chat. I'm very much a fan of real art. I know you guys know this. Over the years, chat, you've seen like the amount of support and love I give to like artists within the community. I love art. And I love the art and the talent that people show because I guess I have enough of a skill of an artist, a teeny tiny drop of skill, to be able to really appreciate the difficulty that people go through with making things. And that's what I love. Like, I think people who make me fan art are literally the best people in the world. You guys are awesome. Well, I'd say the mods are the best people in the world. Kind of have to say that. But you guys are a close second. And I appreciate art so much. And I think the problem is, chat, I think you're going to lose some of that personality and some of that soul. They call it the soul of the art. You're going to lose some of that when you push that off to a computer and you just say, well, I'll just let the computer do it. It's not that there's not places where I think artists could use supplementary tools, like, to help them draw. And I've seen really cool, like, tools for that, where the program has, like, built-in AI for filling color in certain places, or filling in outlines, which makes, like, drawing things a lot quicker, right? But you're still using your human mind to make the overall thick piece. And that's what I think is the difference. A human mind is always going to produce something better than an algorithm. And so, I don't know, I'll always be a bigger fan and more impressed by a human-made piece of work than anything that a computer spits out. That's just the way I think. Feel free to disagree with me, chat. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion on whatever. That's my opinion. You know, and that's not necessarily saying that certain things are probably not inevitable. That's just how I feel, chat. So, I don't know. You do what you want. It's your life. But I think artists, if they're going to be incorporated into AI models, they need to be compensated. That's my opinion. Anyway, but I don't know, chat. I wouldn't worry too much. Just food for thought. I know I've seen a lot of artists are really worried about posting their art in places because every website now is basically adding to their terms of service. Hey, you're giving us permission to use any images you upload for AI training. Like, every website is putting that in their stuff. So it's reaching a point where it's impossible. I think it's impossible now, chat, to share art online without also accepting that you're putting that art available at some point to be trained. But what I think will happen is at some point, chat, the courts will decide one way or the other. Super baddie bros, you can always sub if you want to donate and support. The courts are... Did it just play the happy birthday song, chat? It did. I just realized that. That's the happy birthday song for Skippy Jr. I think at some point, chat, the courts are gonna decide. The courts are gonna decide one way or the other, chat, about whether people can train models off of other people's art without their permission. And I think that'll be the finding thing about, that's where people will know, like, sort of where the future goes. So, oh, Blue Sky Devs said they will never scrape art from the site, which is why we want you to move there. Yeah, but Velacord, that doesn't stop other people from scraping art. You feel me? Even if the website you're on, I'm just saying for me, and maybe I'm not a quote unquote artist, so maybe I don't have to worry about this as much as other people. But I think for me, like, anywhere you post art, there's the potential for it to be scraped. So I don't know. If you're a very famous artist who, it's not something that I would say if I was an artist, I would worry about in a way where I would take all my art down. Because who knows, chat? I almost wonder if like a bunch of people are gonna get a massive paycheck when they can prove that their art was used in like some of these models, right? Imagine them getting like a massive paycheck because their art was scraped without their consent. Oh man. Bad, you're an artist / creative. Yeah, but I'm a different one. I'm a different type, not a drawing artist. But anyway, chat. I love art. Keep making art and post it in places I can see. I love your art. But I wouldn't stress about it too much. My general mindset, chat, don't stress about things like that that are outside of your control. You know what I mean? You can't really do anything about it anyway. So I try not to worry about things that I have no control over. It's a general good rule for life, chat. Don't worry about that which you have no control over. Ad time. See you in 30 seconds. Whee! Ow! Oh my gosh! That'll learn ya. Oh yeah. That's one thing I've heard of people doing. Is there certain tools, chat, that will poison your art? And so it makes it basically adds in extraneous data that it makes the art look a little tiny bit different. Sometimes it's noticeable, sometimes it's not. But it makes it so if anyone trains off of your art that you poisoned, it purposefully will look like it'll poison their model. So it'll ruin their model. You know what? I just had a funny idea, chat. I just had a funny idea. Because a lot of these websites, right, will use like, or a lot of these like things, they'll scrape like, so a lot of websites, chat, already tag their art. And so they use that when they train the model to figure out like, okay, here's a cat. And they put a picture of a cat and they say like, this is a cat because on the website, it said it was a cat in the tags. So what if you painted like a picture, chat, and you just populate the tags on whatever art site you're using or thing like that, the description, with gibberish. Like you paint a picture of a dog and you call it a fish, right? Like part of me wonders, I think about that every time I post a picture of rat. If somebody is like, oh, here's a picture and it ends up poisoning, like someone's like, I want this AI to make a picture of a rat, and they get a fluffy dog and they're like, what the fudge? You know, if I sometimes wonder if I'm poisoning models on accident. unintentionally, chat, which is kind of funny. You know what I mean? Kind of amusing. It's a funny thing to think about. Devious. I'm devious, chat. Lucy the Queen. So it's like, I want a picture of a queen. And it's just Lucy wearing a crown. It's like, what? What the fudge? Nightshade does that, basically rewrites the code. Yeah, that's what I think one of these art poisoning things. I'm not advocating that people do art poisoning things. I'm not saying you should. But it is a tool if that's something you're concerned about. But also keep in mind that there's probably going to be methods to defeat it. It's a cat and mouse game with a lot of this stuff. You do what you want. It's your art. You don't need to think about it that much if you don't want to, but you can if you want. It's up to you. But I think being informed about stuff like that is always good, so you can make an informed decision if it's something important to you. Some people don't think about it. Like, I know of artists, chat, who have sold their like entire catalogs, so they have like catalogs of thousands of images, and they've sold it to companies to train models on. And so people can replicate their style in those models. But yeah, do some research. I'm sure there's YouTubers that talk about poisoning. Hey, thank you, Super Batty. Thank you for gifting a sub to Smiles. Thank you. I also saw a theory once that at some point the AI art will become so common that it will become its own downfall, as in people posting AI art to training sites will cause the AI to scrape its own art repeatedly, causing the images to become more and more warped instead of better. I've heard that theory too. And here's kind of where that comes from. Have you guys ever messed around with a photo editor and you grab the sharpen button and you start sharpening something and it just, you sharpen it and it starts looking pixely and then you get the artifacts and things like that in? You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like that. If you're training the AI off of AI art, you're basically dumping in reinforced algorithms into it, which in turn will reinforce those algorithms. And so it'll become worse at anything other than those algorithms. You feel me? It's kind of funny how that works. So yeah, I think that theory could definitely pan out to be true. Here's a little fun fact for you though, chat. I'll give you a pro tip for how to recognize AI art. Okay, you guys want a pro tip? I'll tell you. And it's not looking at the fingers. Everybody keeps saying that. Obviously you can look for details in it, like, oh wow, this scarf just randomly turns into like Christmas paper. That's weird. Yeah, and that's like a giveaway. But I watched this one guy and he basically revealed like the cheat code to identifying it. So when they train these models, chat, they train them off of JPEGs, PNGs, blah, 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 blah. They train it off of everything, right? But JPEGs have compression artifacts in them, right? And you can actually look at a JPEG image and you can see the compression artifacts. So if somebody uploads a PNG and they saved a piece of art and made it as a PNG, it will not have those JPEG artifacts in it. It just won't. Unless at some point they saved it as a JPEG and then converted it to a PNG. So if someone like just, hey, I just painted this art and they upload it and it's got PNG artifacts in it, right? Well, why would it have, or it's got JPEG artifacts in it and it's a PNG, well, why would it have that art in it? Or those JPEG artifacts? It won't. But AI art tools just put those things in because they're trained on it. They don't understand those are artifacts. They just think that they're blah, blah, blah. You feel me? Thank you, Anon Plays, for the sub. Hello. Hello. Anyway, chat, again, you do what you want. We're just having a discussion. But don't stress, chat. Life is too short to spend too much time stressing about things. Happy 14 months, Anon Plays. Let's go. I've lost you. I'm sorry. Let's get back on topic. Our castle. Wait, no, it's not a castle. Our cathedral is looking great, chat. Though, we could technically always turn it into a castle. And then we could win the castle contest. Cathedral. Cathedral. Castle. Cathedral.
Quack.
Anyway. People can do what they want, chat. Anyway. If I said you were the funniest, kindest, shortest streamer. That's crazy. I'm not short. Why must we choose to build something so hard to spell? That's a good question, chat. But it's gonna look so cool, isn't it? When it's done, I'm gonna put a big bell in here, chat. So picture this area with just a giant bell. How's it hard to spell? I don't know. I didn't say it was hard to spell. Temple is easier. We could call it a temple. It is technically a cathedral, but we could also call it a temple. We can call it whatever we want. It's our build. We can call it the mansion. I'll just start saying that. I'll just say, hey, what do you think of my mansion? Your mansion? Yeah. We demand a big ghosty bell. Yeah, that's what I was asking, chat. Can I add particles to a default bell in Minecraft so that it's giving off ghosty energy? I want to do that. I want to have my default bell when I ring it give off ghosty vibes. I need a texture pack for that. It's too tall to be a mansion. Have you seen some of the mansions people have? I don't know if that's correct. People are crazy. We could say it's a Victorian mansion. There we go, chat. I think we're good. I think we've got the general outline basically done. Let's see how it looks from way over there. Swing. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. This looks so good, chat. This is so good. I love this, chat. This looks great. Oh my gosh. I need to fill that in, but we're basically there. We're basically there, chat! Oh no, I'm going to add stained glass onto the sides. I mean, we're basically there in like a, Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. Help, chat! Die! 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 We're basically there in like a, we're almost there of the outline. So we still need a lot of detail. So the detailing will begin and we still need to add the towers, but we're basically there. Hello. Oh yeah, we also gotta add a floor. Thank you, Super Batty. Thank you for the 5 tier. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Hold on, chat. Let me check something. Huh. Okay, we're approaching the end, chat. We're almost to the end. I'm gonna have to end stream soon. It looks like it is still happening tonight, so let's kill these mobs first. Boom. The only thing I don't like about the blasting thing is I then compensate for it. There you go. All right. So, we're pretty much almost done with the layout. We can work on the floor a little bit. And we can put out torches. I think we're going to need to put out torches just to get underneath it. Because if we don't put torches underneath, I kind of want to do the brick thing. Can I re-texture these? No, I cannot. Son of a gun. I kind of want to do the bricks. I feel like the tough bricks look kind of cool. What do you guys think? Let me get your thoughts. And I forgot to click the start recording thing again. So remind me, for now on when I stream on here, I want to record that. Okay, I want to record like with the start recording feature. Hold on. There we go. Okay, up we go. So this is what I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking we basically do something like this, and then we add like random bricks. What do you guys think of the tough bricks? What are your thoughts? Thoughts, chat? Like, obviously, I'm not going to leave these lines here. I like the tough. I think they look cool, and I think it'll brighten up the place. And I think it looks good. What do you think? You set up your chatbot to give you reminders at the beginning of the stream and every hour to start/stop your recording. That's a good point. I could do that. That's fair. So we will probably cover the whole floor like this. I'm gonna need a tiny bit more tough. Man, it's gonna be tough getting enough blocks to cover this floor. Yeah, boy! I'm gonna be making a lot of those jokes, chat. Get ready, get ready. Let me check something, hold on. Alright, where was I, chat? Okay. I think I'm gonna end in like 7 minutes. 7 minutes, chat, then I'm calling it. Okay. I know, I hate doing it. I really would keep streaming, chat. I really would, but then the next time I ask anyone to record with me, they'll just be like, yeah. Yeah. Can we look at art before ending? Oh! Yes! Let's do that. Let's go check out some art, chat. Let's check out the Game Maker art. Although, just food for thought, chat. I understand everybody loves the art area. I'm gonna make more so that more people can have a whitelisted area, right? And that way people can like do their own thing in different like zones. And we'll even name it the museum. Just try not to take up too much. Let's be Let's share the area around. We have a limited space. We have a limited space. Can we see the finished ones from yesterday? They aren't quite finished at one point, and I will try and show you them. Hold on. Ah! Hold on, chat. 1 second. Yippee. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. Let's kill these. And I want to show you the art. We need to go to a safe place to AFK. Down we go. It looked very bad, but at the same time, no space. Oh, it looked very pretty, but at the same time, I'm totally misread that. You're correct. All right, let's go check out the art. And then I'm probably gonna raid someone. I already saw someone go live who I want to raid. So you guys are gonna get to say hi to someone. We haven't said hi to them in a teeny bit. Are you gonna keep the deep slate patterns on the floor? No. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, no. That was for the layout. I just needed that for the layout. Tomorrow, chat, if you're lucky, I'll put on a Christmas skin to make up for the shorter stream today. Okay? That make you feel better now, chat? Everybody feel better? So, I will pick a Christmas skin and you guys can have it. Alright, I think we're secure. Okay. We should be good. Alright, let me open up the account. Oh, stretch chat. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Let's go look at R. I like the other tough blocks down the middle. Yes, I'm not just going to use bricks, Velicor. I agree with your sentiment. Let's go! Yippee! Don't we have tomorrow new members of the server? I don't know. I don't know if that's correct. Okay. Here we go, chat. Let's see where we're at. Bet, did you know Rachel made a Skeppy Jr. B-Day map? I need to check that out at some point. Might check it out tonight or tomorrow on stream, but that sounds like a lot of fun. I'll check that out. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at all the cute art. Let's fly up. Oh, look at the little palm. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I really like that. That's very cute. 2 cats on a table. That's crazy, Zora. That's crazy. That's very cute. I do like that. Very nice. Oh, look at all the Skeppy Juniors. Skeppy Jr. in a box. Skeppy Jr. legs. BadBoyHalo Skeppy. Aw. These are so cute. I love them. Aw. I'm loving this. Is becoming a... I can't wait to see that finish. That looks cute. Ooh. Foolish wearing a flying squirrel outfit. That's hilarious. Happy birthday, Skeppy Jr. Aw, from RJ and Juniper. MDL. So sweet. These are cute, chat. You guys killed it with all of these. I love them so much. Even the ones that aren't finished. Festus. Very tiny. Very tiny. Aw. Bean Bean. Alright, these are really cute, guys. I love them. Very nice. A shark onesie. That was a flying squirrel outfit, if I've ever seen one. But if you say it, a shark onesie. Alright, guys. I am going to raid somebody. They just went live not too long ago, so I'm going to shoot them a raid. Tell them hi. Ooh, where are they? Hold on. Never mind. I saw them live. I don't see them anymore. They're gone. Where'd they go? There they are. Alright. Going out with Kendo. I know we're ending early. Please forgive me, chat. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Chat, I'll make it up to you tomorrow. I'll stream early. Okay? I'll stream early. I'm sorry, I'll stream early. What will I do the rest of the night? Oh, I hope I don't get the hiccups again. I hiccuped for like 2 hours today. It was really... No shot. Nah, that... No, you... Hold on a sec.